thankfully, they've delegated all of the other genre-based directors off to the side, so I don't need to think about them too much. The sports guy says everyone loves a comeback story, and Gigi the Nightmare Lady says she would have gone with a sparkly vampire. A Twilight reference in a 2024 TV series. That is a thing, actually. There's a lot of jokes in this movie that are both dated and dated, in the sense that this movie is clearly not set in 2024. Riley is much closer to the age of where she was in Inside Out 1 than Inside Out 2. It's an in-between. So I guess they're just referencing things from 10 years ago because it kind of is 10 years ago. And I hope that's intentional, because otherwise there's a lot of millennials in the writer's room and it's showing. But I assume it's intentional, and I've forgotten every other example, but there's a lot of older references in here. Oh well, I enjoyed it. And the alternative to these kind of jokes is one of the crew members at one point saying, "It's gonna be a long night, so I'm wearing a diaper." I don't know. Anyway, after a couple more interesting inventions for this dream universe, like mentioning making a clockbuster movie instead of a blockbuster, insinuating a dream that's so good you sleep through your alarm clock, as well as some mentions of an impulse control department, they need to get their act together, and mentioning 10 seconds till REM, everybody, places. The tiny stuff that a kid doesn't really care about, but I do. At the 11-minute mark, we then get our second dream, being a clash between Paula and Zenny, who are meant to be co-directors, director, assistant director, they're clashing. We now incorporate the concept of a second unit. This is another thing this TV series does really well. Honestly, I'm learning things, and I did film production at uni, but I went to a really bad uni for it. This is almost like a child's way, not just into learning maybe how dreams work, but a little bit into the inner workings of how film productions are made. We're learning concepts of directors and assistant directors beyond just cameraman and actor, and now we're learning about second units as well. It's nothing crazy, but hearing AD used up front and center in a kids TV series is refreshingly educational, as is all of the Inside Out brand, I guess. Anyway, with this second unit, we keep cutting back and forth between Zenny and Paula's visions to create this dream of Riley hanging out with this Canadian boyfriend. He's Canadian now. Paula makes it a horseback dream. Zenny makes it a love triangle. Paula goes crazy on a boyfriend creator machine, so that there's now a million boys, a boy band boy, a lumberjack boy, a Justin Bieber boy. Again, I'm telling you, the references, they're 10 years old. And also adds an insinuation that these machines build these boyfriends, but then where did this boyfriend appear in the first place from Cafe Maturity? I don't know.